Hi, my name is Bob Selby and welcome to the swim section of the Olympic Discovery Trail. Behind me is the Old Trestle Bridge, which was built in 1950 and has been in operation since 1980. Sequim is well known for the blue sky. It's fairly flat and level with a few ridges, and the Olympic Mountains, which are also behind me, which rise up to 8,000 feet.
Nearly the entire route heading west from here is a separate bike path, equestrian, jogging, and walking trail. Along the way to Port Angeles, the trail crosses 4 creeks, and the final 4 miles it parallels the Straits of Juan de Fuca. This trail is generally flat with a few very short, heart-pounding grades, mostly near the creeks. Attractions along the way include the lovely Robin Hill Farm Country Park, which has 3.4 miles of walking and riding trails, plus 2.5 miles of equestrian paths. There are picnic tables, a portable toilet, but no drinking water. Robin Hill is a short 3.6 miles from here. If you need picnic supplies, take a 1-mile detour to Sunny Farms, a local country store that sells regular and organic fruits, granolas, breads, and has a full-service deli. As you near Port Angeles, 16.3 miles from here, you will find picnic tables, benches, facing the strait and looking out towards Victoria, British Columbia. Heading east from this location, you can ride across the small town of Sequim on a combination of bike lanes or separate bike paths. Once you reach the east side of Sequim, the separate trail reappears with long open fields and forested sections, and the distant water views on the left and mountains on the right. 8 miles from here, you will arrive at a lovely 92-acre Sequim Bay State Park, which has campgrounds, sheltered picnic areas, and group camping, all wrapped around 5,000 feet of saltwater coastal frontage. 1.8 miles further, you will ride by the Seven Cedars Casino and the 24-hour Longhouse Market and Deli, where I hear excellent sandwiches can be secured. A mile and a half later, you will leave the trail and ride along busy 101 for 10 miles, and then go north on Highway 20 for 6 miles, where you will pick up the Larry Scott Trail, which will take you to Port Townsend. At the crossroads of 101 and 20 is Fat Smitty's, famous for huge old-fashioned hamburgers. This would be a great spot to fill up those water bottles. Visit one of our day itineraries for the Sequim area, where you will learn about local attractions, such as the famous Dungeness Spit and the National Wildlife Refuge. On a recent trip, we saw bald eagles playing, peregrine falcons perched on driftwood, and a playful river otter. Learn how you could be a lighthouse keeper for a week. You could live in the plush keeper's quarters at the end of the spit with all the creature comforts of home, miles and miles from the nearest road. You will also learn what brings tens of thousands of people here to Sequim to visit the many lavender farms. I've heard it said by visitors that summer in Sequim is like Provence, keeping our agricultural roots alive and our areas of open space thriving. We have several locations to buy organic fruits and vegetables, and even our own family-owned dairy that sells raw milk. We have kayak excursions, a game farm where you can learn to drive your car among grizzly bears, elk, buffalo, and many more exotic animals. At the Audubon Center, you can learn about the birds and mammals that thrive in the area. On Wednesday mornings, you can attend a bird walk led by a knowledgeable docent. Most importantly, Sequim is brimming with lovely places to ride, shoulder to shoulder with the Strait of Juan de Fuca, or bouncing along the foothills of the Olympics on a mountain bike. Visit our itinerary section and learn about relaxing bed and breakfasts, campgrounds, modern hotel rooms. Discover why Sequim is a tourist destination and retirement hotspot in the Northwest. When you make your reservation, be sure and ask about Sequim's famous Blue Hole.